Hello Citizens, it's Man City 3, Sevilla 1. This is our match reaction, so make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe as well if you're new, and let's jump into it. So this game could have been another board draw. We've seen a couple of them in the Champions League group stage so far, but it didn't turn out that way, did it? Sevilla from the first minute, they attacked quite nicely. They did alright in the first half. They defended pretty deep as we'd expect, and they let us have most of the ball, and they just tried to hit us on the break. And it worked out for them for a while, and they got the opening goal too. Really poor defending, it has to be said, from a corner. I think Gomez has let him go, and you can tell by Diaz's reaction that Gomez did a pretty poor job of watching his man, and the header came in, it went across Ortega, who couldn't do anything about it, and it was 1-0 to Sevilla. So he went in at half-time 1-0 down, and look, it wasn't the best first half, but it wasn't the worst I've seen either. It was just one of those games that, like I said, it looked like it was going to just finish, and we're all going to be glad it's over. But the second half, I think the boys picked up a little bit. Pep made a change. He brought off Grealish and brought Rodri on, and I think he made a massive difference. I think Rodri looked sharp in that second half, and he was spraying balls right and left, and I think he got the attacks moving quite quickly. Fernando did the same when he came on, and De Bruyne as well, of course, because De Bruyne, I think he got an assist with probably one of his first touches of the game. Beautiful balling for Alvarez it was. And we ended up getting the 3 goals, and one of the highlights is Rico Lewis scored his first goal for the club, and he's the youngest debutant scorer in the Champions League. So he's got that record too. Good result, yeah, 3-1. And it wasn't all that boring, I suppose, in the second half. Now, with the game out of the way, I can look back and I can say, well, Pep made a lot of changes. So he started off with quite a young team. We saw Alvarez up front, we saw Palmer and Foden in the middle, ahead of Gundogan, who played CDM. We had Mahrez on the right, we had Grealish on the left. Out of those forwards, out of those front 5, I think Palmer did okay. You know, he had a pretty quiet game. He didn't really light up a little bit. He didn't see a lot of the ball. But, you know, he did okay. He didn't do anything too wrong, you know. And you got to say that that's probably what you want from him at the moment. Foden, he looked the sharpest in the first half, I thought. You know, he was our best player. Most of the attacks were going through him and through Grealish. I thought Grealish did okay again on the left. Right hand side, Mahrez, he had a quiet first half. Second half, he did a little bit better, and he took his goal really nicely after being fed the ball by Alvarez. And Alvarez up front, you know, we've given him a bit of stick over the last, well, since he's come to us. Not stick, but, you know, we said he has to do a little bit better. And today, I think he did okay. He got 2 assists and he got a goal. And if we look at his 2 assists, the one for Lewis was a beautiful weighted ball through to him. It was a really good pass, it really was. It was good awareness from him, and he got it perfect. He got it spot on. His goal, great ball by De Bruyne. And Alvarez could have taken the shot earlier. I think most players would. I think even Haaland might have took it earlier. But instead, he took an extra couple of touches. He rounded the goalkeeper, and he finished it from a tight angle with his left right into the middle, top of the net. Good goal it was. And the second assist, the third goal for Mahrez, he wins the ball, high pressing, you know, good work rate. Gets there, takes the ball off the defender, feeds it through to Mahrez. He finishes it. So Alvarez, you got to say, had a really good game. And you're looking at the young players we had on. You know, we played Lewis. Wilson Esbran came on in the second half as well. We played Gomez from the start as left back. You know, Pep played a pretty young team here, and they didn't really embarrass themselves. They put in a good fight, and they really penned Sevilla in from the beginning. You know, they held possession. They controlled where the ball was being played. Yeah, we got done on a set piece, but, I mean, for the height differences and young players still learning, that's going to happen, isn't it? But I think with Laporte and Diaz in midfield, in the middle, along with like Gundogan or Rodri, I think the younger players, I think they did well. And I think that was I think that's the highlight we can take from this game. Probably the Champions League group. I know we won it, and we had a good result against Dortmund, and of course we beat Sevilla and Copenhagen as well for some good results. But I think the highlight of this group stage so far is that Pep's trusted these young players to come on the pitch, play the full 90 minutes, and we've got a result in the Champions League. That says a lot about where this team's headed in the future, where Pep sees this team at the moment, and just how good our youth team and how productive our academy is going to be for us. You know, because we've seen players like Foden come through, Palmer come through, and now we've got Lewis, we've got Wilson Esbran, you know, we've got Haaland young player, we've got Alvarez young player, Gomez as well. It's a really young looking team, and I'm quite happy about it. I'm liking where it goes. So the game's out of the way. We win the group. We go through as leaders, and it means probably get an easier team in the next round of 16. But for me, it doesn't really matter who we get, because winning the group means that you're away first leg and you're home in the second leg. And I think if you're home in the second leg in the Champions League, then that's the big difference. It doesn't matter who you play, it's being home in the second leg. And I think we can be happy with that. We can be confident as well. I mean, the bookies and everyone else has made us favourites in the Champions League. They tend to do every season. But we're coming through games against like Sevilla, who I know they're not having the best of the season, but still in the Champions League. They're still a Champions League team, still one of the best teams in Spain. We come through it with a pretty young team. We come away with 3-1 winners and having dominated the game now pretty much the whole of the ball. So, yeah, future ahead, looking bright. And that's where we're at. So thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Now, I may be doing a watch along on the weekend for, was it Fulham we're playing or Brentford or someone? I don't even know. Whoever we're playing on the weekend, might do a watch along for that. I might go to the game. I don't really know. But keep your eyes out for the match preview for that one. Let me know in the comments. You know, your play ratings. Let me know how you think everyone did. And I think I should probably start doing player ratings soon. Maybe. I'll keep an eye on that one. And thanks for checking out. Thanks for watching. And see you all again. Bye-bye.